Well, boys and girls, I'm not sure how well this part will work for our fluency, but it's worth a try. So before we left school in March, we were working with sprints in math, and we know that sprints are activities that help us with our math fluency. Okay, so fluency is how well we can solve things. The more you do it, the better you become, just like reading. The more you read, the more fluent of a reader you become. So I am going to ask you to solve these just in your brain. You can read the math sentence and say the answer. And remember, these are timed, all right? So I'm only going to give you part of the page, all right? So I'm going to just kind of count it off in my brain till 30. And when I get to 30, I'm going to just kind of move into our math, all right? So see how many you can answer in 30 seconds. Are you ready? Go. Ten seconds left. And stop. So, how did you do? Did you get done the 10 problems? It's okay if you didn't. Okay, remember, the more you practice, the better you'll become at it, okay? So practice really helps you. All right, let's move on to our lesson. We are in module 6, lesson 3 already. All right, read what you can. Create, all right, create, make. That's actually a decodable word, so go ahead. Yep, solid. Yeah, so we're going to be creating solid shapes today. All right, let's get busy. I was just walking by in my bathroom. I found a shape. I found a cube shape, which is a tissue box, right? Yeah. So we know that on a solid shape, we can see flat shapes. They're made up of flat shapes, aren't they? So I'm looking at one of my faces. What's that called? Yeah, what face are you seeing on my cube? Yeah, you're seeing a square. Let's count the faces. Ready? I'll point. You count. Go ahead. Don't forget the top and the bottom. Yeah, 6 faces on my cube. Now, you might think a cube is really difficult to draw. And, well, the more we practice, the better we'll get. But I'm going to try and show you a pretty easy way to do it. All right, are you ready? All right, let's try. So, well, I need you really to get either a dry erase board and a dry erase marker or a piece of paper and a writing tool. So press pause if you don't have those. And then come right back. All right, so just watch Mrs. Hannigan first, all right? Sometimes I need a little help with this too, okay? So I'm going to actually try a cube, but we know a cube is made up of squares. We see faces in it and they're squares. So I'm going to draw a square, and then kind of like in front of it, I'm going to draw another square. It's kind of on top of it, but not exactly in the same spots. All right, ready? Now watch what I do. So how many squares do you see there? Yeah, you see 2. There's like that bottom one, and then there's this one on top. It's sitting a little below it. So I'm going to make a line. I'm going to connect this corner to this corner by just drawing a straight line. Let's try it down here. Let's connect this corner to this corner by drawing a straight line. It's starting to look a little like my tissue box. Maybe. Let's come up here. This corner to this corner. Ooh, it's starting to really look like my tissue box. And then down here, this corner to this corner. Ta-da! Do we have a square anymore, or do we have a cube? Yeah! Are you ready to try it with me? All right. Get your writing tool out. Get ready. Right, so remember the first thing we did, kind of in the middle of my paper, is we're going to draw a square. All right, so go ahead. You can press pause to do that, okay? All right, are you back? All right, then we're going to make another square, so just watch. It's going to be kind of like in front of it and a little below it. All right, so press pause and go ahead and try that. All right, so does it look like this? All right, that's actually kind of the hard part. The easy part is going to be connecting these corners, these points over here, okay? So we're just gonna make a straight line. So you're gonna put your writing tool in one corner and a straight line to the other. Come down to this corner, straight line to the other. Let's go back to this corner. And a straight line. All right, we have one more line. This corner. Woo! Whoa! Did you do that? Yeah, you made a cube. Look, you can see the faces on the cube. Almost reminds me of like an ice cube because you're kind of able to see right through it. Great job, guys. Let's try a different shape. What shape are we seeing now? Yep, we're seeing a cylinder. And we know on a cylinder, how many faces does a cylinder have? Yeah, it has two. What shape are the cylinder's faces? Yeah, they're circles. They're circles, okay? All right, so here we're going to find out how to make a cylinder. So just watch Mrs. Hannigan first, okay? All right, so. All right, last shape I'm going to teach you is a cone. All right, so on a cone, remember how many faces does a cone have? Yeah, it just has one. What shape is the cone face? Yeah, it's a circle. So if I make, and I'm making it a little stretchy too again, and then watch this. I'm going to make a diagonal line down and a diagonal line up. What do I have? I have a cone. All right, are you ready to try it with me? All right, let's try it. All right, are you ready? What do we do first? Yeah, we make that circle. We can make it a wide circle if we want. What's next? What's second? Yeah, those diagonal lines, okay? So we want to go back to the circle. Diagonal line down. Diagonal line back up. What shape did you make? Yeah, you made a cone. Think about it. Now you could like add ice cream to it, right? You could add your flavors of ice cream. Or let's try this. I'm gonna make another cone. All right, I'm gonna put my circle down here. And I'm gonna bring my diagonal line up. My diagonal line down. What could I make that into? Oh yeah, I could make it into a birthday hat and put some stars on it. I could add my little thing that goes around your chin. I could make it, oh yeah, a witch's hat. I could make it into any kind of a hat like that. All right, so what was the flat shape we started with when we made the cone? Yeah, we started with that circle. All right, are you ready to draw some shapes on your own? All right, let's see your work. Okay, so for your work, you're going to be drawing shapes. Then you're going to have to figure out the faces that are in the shape. So you're going to be up here, you're going to be making some things that are cylinder shape, okay? So remember to decorate it like it's a real cylinder shape. It could be a paper towel roll, it could be a Lysol wipe, it could be a lipstick, it could be a chapstick. All right, here's a cube. You're going to draw that cube. If you're stuck, you can always go back and look at the video again. All right, just like rewind it and go back a little bit. All right, you also have to circle the flat shape that you see in the cylinder and the flat shape that you see in a cube. And then over here, you're making something that's a cone shape. encircling the flat, the flat shape that you see in a cone shape. So think about the flat shape you saw me make. All right. All right. And down your bottom here, you're going to draw any 3D shape. All right. And you're going to draw one of your solid faces and tell a grown-up or a family member about the shapes you drew. All right. I can't wait to see these solid shapes.